Dear students of Standard 10, once again you are welcome in the further topic of chapter 1, the rise of nationalism in Europe. I think till the now you will get clear-cut concept of each and every topic just discussed with you, right? And you are just entertaining with the study, social studies. As earlier you will just enjoy in class, right? Dear students, I know whatever the expansion or the elaborations just happened in the class in those ratio that is not discussed in these videos, but it is not less, it is sufficient for your examination point of view, right? So it is instructed you to listen each and every and see each and every videos carefully, continuously, right? And you will get a clear concept of this chapter. Now from just further from the earlier topic just discussed in the last video as the visualizing of the nation, right? Now you just see in that particular video that how the nation is just personified with the female figure you can say. A country is personified with a female face. In France and Germany, as given, I just gave you example of Germania in Germany and Marine in France. Now from that topic just continue furtherly. Dear students, you know very well, as just explained you, right? Means now nationalism was expanded completely in Europe. Now whatever the incident just happening in the big countries, its influence was just happening in small countries also, small regions also. So for the struggle of nationalism, the struggle of making of nation state was not limited to only the big rivalry power, but it was just expanded in small regions also. And one of the example just right now I explain you. Before just discussing those topic, I just want to give a brief descriptions of the nationalism and imperialism, which is today's topic, right? Dear students, as I think you know very well the meaning of nationalism and imperialism, right? What is nationalism? You know very well, means formation of the nation state and pouring this idea among the common peoples, right? Pouring these ideas among the common peoples as national, as creating national sentiments among the peoples, creating sentiments, emotions, loves towards their mother native place is just nationalism. And perhaps it was the influence or the effect of making such emotions and sentiments that there was the formation of many nation state in Europe. But now now what is imperialism, and is there any relation between nationalism and imperialism, right? Now making your country on, having love and affection towards your nation is nationalism. But the desire when expanded, right? When desire just expanded from nationalism, it just took up form of imperialism, right? I think it is not clear till now. Once again I just give you definitions of the imperialism. Imperialism simply means, right, by a big rich or strong country just making dominancy over the small and weak countries and using their territory for their own benefit is just called imperialism. Means imperialism is policy of extending the control and authority by one country over the another country, controlling the authority to get benefit by a powerful country over the smaller and weak country is just called imperialism. Now it may be possible that there are questions just arise in your mind, that then what is difference between the imperialism and colonialism, right? This the difference of the imperialism and colonialism, I think there is little bit, right? In it will be clear from this word. If you will see the word imperialism, just it comes from the Latin word imperia. The imperialism words just come from Latin word imperia, which meaning is order and command, means controlling a country to get benefit by order and strong, you can say by your military power, by your army power, or by any attack, right? But what just happened in colonialism, you have studied in standard 8, right? In colonialism, it is not necessary the acquiring the territory by forcefully, as Britishers just done in India. Initially they came here for trading, slowly but gradually starting their trading, and later on just interfering in political sectors. But what happening in imperialism, just showing their dominancy due to his power. This is little difference between colonialism and imperialism. Or you can say colonialism is an indirect method to give influence or to control imperialism. Or in another words, try to understand, colonialism is one medium or method through which imperialism is established into another country. So this is difference between imperialism and colonialism. Now there are three terms for you: imperialism, nationalism, and colonialism, right? So there is little difference between all these three terms, right? I think it is clear to now. So there is, as nationalism means love and affection towards a nation, and when the desire of love and affection of a nation just increased and it just changed into the selfishness to acquire more and more regions, just called imperialism. So whatever the fight of nationalism just going on in Europe, its expansion just converted into the imperialism. Means now, as the different country just working for making independency, making nation state, now those regions just wanted to get their own countries and with expanded territories. When getting nation or forming nation state with expansion of more and more territory, just it is called imperialism, right? So now there is a situation how this happened, how the peoples just do like this. So this will be, I think, happened due to the conflict, right? And how this way happened and how all these processes happened, you will just see in the next video, right? I will continue furtherly the part of this topic, nationalism and imperialism, in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.